ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Today's Hukamnama is on Ang 680 in the Rag Dhanaasaree by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Satnam Shri Vaheguru Sahib Ji. Dhanaasaree Mahalla Panjava. नाम गुर दियो है अपने जाके मस्तक के कर्मा. नाम दृढ़ावै नाम जपावै ताका जुग मह धर्मा. नाम गुर दियो है अपने जाके मस्तक के कर्मा. नाम दृढ़ावै नाम जपावै ताका जुग मह धर्मा. जन को नाम वड़ाई सोभ नामो गत नामो पत. जन की मानै जो जो होग रहाओ. नाम तन जिस जन कै पालै सोई पूरा साहा. नाम ब्योहारा नानक आधारा नाम प्राप्त लाहा. नाम तन जिस जन कै पालै सोई पूरा साहा. नाम ब्योहारा नानक आधारा नाम प्राप्त लाहा. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in this Hukamnama describe the treasure of a Gursikh, the treasure of a sadhu, the treasure of that person, of that Bhagat who spent their life in devotion to that Creator. They start off by saying, Naam gur diyo hai apne. They're saying that to that Gursikh, to that devotee, to that spiritual seeker, the Guru has blessed that person with their Naam. Who do they bless with their Naam? ਜਾਂ ਕੈ ਮਸਤਕ ਕਰਮਾ. ਜਾਂ ਕੈ ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਮਸਤਕ ਕਰਮਾ. On top of whose forehead, on top of that mastak, that forehead, the Creator has written down such karams, such destiny. Those then are able to receive this Naam, this connection to that Creator. When someone receives this divine connection, when someone receives this divine enlightenment, then what happens? Guru Sahib then says, Naam dridavai, Naam japavai, taaka jug meh dharma. Taaka means usta, which means that person's jug meh dharma, that person's dharam becomes to share the Naam with others. Naam dridavai, Naam japavai, that person's dharma becomes to share this Naam Khajana, this treasure of connection but everyone around him or her. It becomes the job of that person now, of that Gursikh, of that sadhu, of that bhagat, to spread the fragrance of Naam as far and wide as possible. Jan ko naam vadai sob. For that Jan, for that devotee, for that follower of the Guru, Jan ko, for him or her, Naam vadai sob, Naam becomes their vadai, Naam becomes their glory, Naam becomes their sob, their shobha, their greatness in this world. They don't need now any worldly titles. They don't need now, or they're not limited now to the titles that bring standard and class to the people of this world. They now have they have now such a title that is divinely given, that is divinely orchestrated, and it is on their mastaks, it is on their forehead. They carry this nishan, this symbol, this insignia, that they are now connected with that divine, with that creator. Name gat, namo gat, namo pat janki, mana jo jo hog. For that Jan, for that Sevak, for that Sikh, Naam becomes their gati. Their gati means mukti, salvation. Naam becomes their pat, their honor. Then Maharaj gives a quality, a sign of how you can find such a Gursikh. They say, Manna jo jo hog. What is that quality? How can you know that a Gursikh has this treasure of Naam? Well, Manna jo jo hog. They have this santushti, they have this contentment, this level of contentment that whatever is happening around me, they accept it. Jo tad bhava sai palikar. Whatever the Creator is doing, it is for the pala, it is for the well-being of myself and everyone around me. Even though I might not be able to understand, because I myself am stuck in duality, I see good and bad. But the Creator is above good and bad. Good and bad are subjected to my eyesight, is subjected to my being. But when someone reaches this avastha, this state, this high state of what Naam gives, they become content with the hukam, with the will of that Creator. Rahau, this was the Rahau, the tuk. This was the panktiyan where Guru Sahib is now giving a Vishram. Naam tan jis jan kya pala, soi pura saha. Maharaj now says that Gursikh that carries Naam, the tan of Naam. Tan means money, wealth. The wealth of Naam. Jis jan kya pala, jis jan de palleya a Naam tan. That Jan who has the treasure of Naam in their pockets, Soi pura saha. That person is a pura shah. In India, there's someone called a shahukar. The shahukar were bankers that people were able to go to and deposit or withdraw money. Shahukar were very rich because they were making transactions of money at all times. That was their job. Guru Sahib says, my Gursikh that carries this Naam Tan, this treasure, this wealth of Naam, they are a complete shahukar. They are a complete banker. They're able now to make a certain transaction. What is that transaction? Naam Vyavhara Nanak Adhara Naam Prapatalaha. What is that Vyavhar? Vyavhar means lana dena, giving and taking. Vyavhar means a transaction. Their transaction becomes of Naam. They're able to see that Creator in every form of life. They're able to transcend the dualistic approach of life. We are in a trade as well. We are in a trade of coming and going. We come into this world, we come into the human body, and then we'll have to go. We are in the trade of sukh and dukh, of happiness and sadness. We are in the trade of love and hate. We love certain people, but we have hatred towards others. We are in this dualistic approach of life. But these Gursikhs, they become traders of Naam. And Naam is oneness, seeing that one Creator everywhere, within and out. Inside the non-religious person and inside the religious person. Inside the Hindu and inside the Musliman. Inside the mandir and inside the masjid. Because Dehora Masjid Soi, Puja o Nivaj Oi. That Creator is within the mandirs as well. Dehora. That Creator is within the masjid as well. Dehora Masjid Soi. Soi means oh, that. Puja o Nivaj Oi. Oh means that as well. That Creator is within the puja and the namaz. The Creator is in all forms of life. But this illusion is created that there is you and there is me. But no, for that Gursikh, Naam Vyavhara, they work on this trading of Naam, of oneness. Nanak Adhara, and that becomes their Adhar, that becomes their support, that becomes their essence of life, that becomes their reality. Naam Prapatalaha. Maharaj says that in this world, in this life, the only laha, the only gain, laha meaning gain, is of Naam, is of those that are able to receive the Naam. Itniyan beintiyan pravan karni ji. Please forgive all of my mistakes. We'll read the last two panktiyan and then we'll say Fatih. Naam tan jis jan kya pala, soi pura saha. Naam Vyavhara Nanak Adhara, Naam Prapatalaha. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.